Hello and welcome. So today, we're diving into something really fundamental. It's at the core of how we all experience life. We're talking about the way we build our own personal reality. Let's get into it and unpack how it all works.
Seriously, think about it. You and a friend see the exact same movie. One of you is buzzing, thinks it's a masterpiece, the other one just hates it. Or maybe you and a colleague sit through the same exact meeting. One comes out feeling totally inspired, the other feels like it was a complete waste of time. How is that even possible? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore.
So our whole journey, it really begins with the world outside of ourselves. This is ground zero, the starting point for every single experience we have. Right now, as you're taking this in, your senses are just being flooded with information. You've got the light from your screen, the sound of my voice, the temperature of the room you're in, maybe the feeling of the chair you're sitting on. It's this constant, kind of overwhelming stream of raw data. And this is the external event, before our mind gets its hands on it and starts doing stuff.
Okay, so what happens next? This is the crucial part. This is what happens inside our minds, where everything changes. This is the moment where all that raw data gets transformed into our own personal experience.
So the framework for understanding this whole process is called the NLP, or Neuro-Linguistic Programming Communication Model. Sounds a bit technical, right? But at its core, it's basically a map. It's a map that shows how we take all that external information and create our own internal meaning from it.
And the process is brilliantly simple when you break it down like this. First, something happens out in the world. Second, and this is the most important part, we filter it. NLP says we do this in three main ways. We use deletion to just ignore some information, distortion to kind of twist its meaning, and generalization to let one event represent all similar events. And then finally, based on our own unique way of filtering, we create our own internal representation, our personal meaning of what just happened.
All right, so let's put this model to the test with a real-world scenario. This is where we really get to the heart of why our personal realities can be so different from one another.
And let's take a really simple external event. Someone says the words, "We need to talk." Those 4 words. As you can see here, they can create 2 totally different internal realities. Person A might use a generalization filter, right? Maybe past negative experiences with that phrase make them feel this sense of dread. But person B, they filter it completely differently, maybe seeing an opportunity for connection. It's the same words, but 2 completely different realities. And this is the crucial point, right here. We aren't actually reacting to reality itself. Nope. We are reacting to our perception of reality. And because our internal filters are totally unique to us, our perceptions are going to be unique too. It's not that one person is right and the other is wrong. They're both just operating from their own internal map of the world.
Now, understanding this isn't just some cool psychological party trick, it has profound, and I mean profound implications for how we interact with each other every single day.
This whole idea of navigating different internal maps, that gets to the core challenge. Communication isn't static. It's this dynamic dance. It's an attempt to bridge the gap in what the source material calls the ever-changing world of communication.
So what's the big takeaway here? What does this all mean for you? Well, first, just recognize that your perception of the world is uniquely yours, shaped by your personal filters. Second, and this is so key for empathy, understand that another person's different reality is just as real and valid to them as yours is to you. And that completely transforms communication. It's not just about an exchange of words anymore. It becomes this art of understanding and navigating different maps of the world.
And that leaves us with a final thought to mull over. Instead of arguing over whose map is correct, what if we just acknowledge that we're all walking around with different maps? What might change if we approached our conversations with that simple understanding? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me today.